Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing Feed the Beast Evolution on the FTOG server, and I'm standing here on a new island, because of course I love floating islands, and this is my Patreon island, where I get to recognize my friends who are part of Patreon. These are the patrons that make these videos possible, and all of these have access to my private Discord, where we chat about silly stuff, and I'm far more open with them about what's going on in my life, and Charlie and Millie, the little kitty cats that run through the house. Loads of fun. Glad to have them all. In fact, we've got a bunch of good people in the different tiers. In fact, wanted to give a shout out to Wraith, who's the newest of my patrons. And these guys are what make the videos possible, in that I don't do any ads on YouTube whatsoever. I haven't for 4 years or so. So if you see any of my videos and you see an ad and it's recent, then YouTube is adding it, not me. These people, they're the small amount of money that they give me is sufficient to get things going. And occasionally people say, well, how can I contribute to FTOG to help the servers going? Because I'm paying for the servers myself. Being a patron is the way to do that. Anyway, so I've got a recognition island for them there, and I wanted to do a few things with storage. Let me show you. I found another one of the AE2 meteorites, and I don't know where. I looked on the map, and I don't know where it is. I put these out to get more of those crystals, and oh, yep, there we go. And I did do a thing here, bump things up, and these are the tier 4 dimension storage stabilizers. They give me so much more room in here. In fact, if we take a look, let's switch it this way. If we take a look at this, I'm not even a percent. I'm 1/10% filled. I have used 1/4 of the types, but I have a lot of different stuff. And when we get down to the ones, there's a lot of ones in here, and that's what's eating up the types, but it doesn't matter because that works really well. The only drawback right now is that's a storage and that's a storage, and they really don't communicate with each other. I also went ahead and put a bunch of the bigger items that I have in here, and then I also finished the various metals, because I've got lots of the raw, and now I smelted a bunch of them, so now I've got access to the various metals. So that was some stuff that I did behind the scenes. I did go ahead and clear out all my boxes here. The only things I have left are the Iron Spell stuff, because I haven't gotten into that, the Ars Nouveau stuff, because I haven't gotten into that, and then stuff that just needs to be processed yet. These are the individual small number of metals that I don't have a compacting drawer for. Let's see, that's empty. Oh yeah, I'm keeping all my records that I've found, and that's empty. So a lot of the storage, it's not everything, but most of it has been moved into this. But I want to link these two together. And the way that I'm going to do that is with applied energistics. So let me grab these things here. First thing I want to do, let's hit V to open up the crafting. Energy acceptor, I don't know if I really need that, but it'd be good to have. A charger is something that it wants me to have. And yep, thank you for the quest stuff. Let's put these down. We'll do this temporarily here. So we've got the energy acceptor. We'll put the charger next to it. And I should have, yep, one of these ender gates. And we'll punch that. We'll just stick it on top because, you know, why not? And that should charge this up, which should charge this up. Yep, see, I'm seeing Fe pour into it. It's possible I might be able to just charge these directly. I don't care. I'll just go with this. And I will put the compass in place because that will charge that up. That's one of the things it wants to do. Done. Now I've got the meteorite compass, which allows me to find meteorites. And looking around in the void world, there's no meteorites whatsoever. Let's go to the main overworld and see what it shows here. All right, looking at this, if I right click, that's looking like there's nothing nearby. Or let's hit G to open it. Points to the nearest mysterious cube, which is the nearest. So yeah, right now it's, oh no, it finally found one. Oh, well, it's pointing in that direction. If we look at the map in this direction, I don't see anything on the map. So that's interesting. This one, which is southwest here, if we zoom a little bit. So, or this is southeast and it's pointing me southwest. This one I already raided and I dug up all the stone out of here. So that's why it's looking like that. I may wander and see what this brings. Well, that was a bust in that I followed the compass here to this spot where it started spinning. And if I backed off just a little bit, it kept pointing to this direction. So I shot down a mine shaft with my pick and didn't find anything. And then I went back to the base and I grabbed my hammer that does a 5x5 and this all the way to bedrock. There ain't nothing. And here we have this little cave area. This is part of the infinity caves or infinite caves. And you can see this pattern of torches. If I stand where the torches are, they point to the center. If I go in, it starts circling. So this is an area here where, you know, it should be here. And it's not. So it's okay. I've already got the stuff that I need. There's got to be some unground piece, maybe just the center core, and maybe I'm a block off of it. I don't know. But anyway, so that's a bust. Time to go home. Oh, interesting. It still points. Oh, I don't think it's quite recognized that I've jumped dimensions. All right. This has life mending on it, life mending 1, which is not great. But if I put that in my offhand and then I remove my tunic here, my chest plate, and this actually starts repairing. It's not great repairing speed, but it'll repair up because I'm healing. You can see here my hearts are regenerating, and that heals my my hammer. Mending would be nice, but then I'd have to go someplace that actually could give me some XP being vended. I could set up as simple as having like a XP faucet on a tank storage. That would certainly work. Anyway, so I don't need this to heal up anymore. It's fine as is. And I'm just going to stick that in here. Been playing with enchants on that. Oh, speaking of enchants, you can do various books and like books of the Tome of the Archer. If we hit R on this, pretty easy to make a set of those. And then if you grab one of these and stick it into the enchanting, it's just bow specific sort of spells. Ooh, capturing on a bow? I don't think that works, but sweeping edge. Okay. Oh, I thought I grabbed a bow one. Did I grab the weaponry one? I must have. Okay, well, let's grab the bow one just to prove you that these are bow spells. There we go. Endless Quiver, Flame, Life Mending, Punch, Unbreak. Those are all bow spells. So if you wanted to get some spells that are specific to a specific type of tool or armor, you can do that too. I want to get rid of all my XP because I don't need it on me. All right, so the compass, while that can be useful, is not all that great. Now, the next thing I wanted to make is these inscribers. And if you notice, I'm not actually using the crafting there because of the bug that we got. And I don't want to have that crash the server. So let's do inscribers. In fact, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I've got enough room right here. And these should, will they get power through here? Interesting. It looks like they're not getting power from the energy acceptor. Interesting. Okay, well, if I take you and I put you, oh, hit B on this loot. Let's pull that out and turn off the this is all the stuff I mined as I was going around. All right, let's put that on you. That gets power that way. Okay, so I really don't need this. And then previous versions would share the power down along the line. That's not so handy. Well, the good news is I have some power possibilities. You know, it's not the best one, but we'll go with this because it's in my pack. Doot, 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 doot. And we'll put that one there, and we'll just slap that on there, and that should start charging up everything. Yep, they're all charged. Okay, so that gives me the ability to make various bits that I need. And if we come over to this spot here, let me grab all these out of here. And let's start with this one and work our way over. The inscriber, if we hit G, there's the, oh, what's that press? Printer press, name, oh, name press, yeah. So that's the silicon. We'll do that as the last, stick that there, because if we put those in there, yep, it's doing a little bit of work, and boom, we've got a printed silicon. Cool, we'll let that do its thing. And then one of these, I like doing them in the order of that, but the engineering press, let's use that. The inscriber, that's the diamond one. All right, integer, use that logic is the gold one. And so then we got the calculation. All right, so if we put the calculation in there with Certus quartz, does look like that's exactly what we need. We can speed these up if we really want, but that gives us the printed calculation. And we'll put that in there with the gold, and we'll put this in here with diamond, and it's slowly doing its thing. Cool. It's slowly making us these various bits, and I believe we need, yeah, this gives us quest achievements for these. There we go. So let's grab all these. Nice. And then the last thing, I need, no, I don't want to pull it out of here. Let's V, put that there. Yeah, because it's crashed me enough times. I don't to do that anymore. The other thing that I need to do is take some Certus quartz. Oh, I don't have any here. I have seeds or the essences for the Certus quartz. There we go. Let's grab half a stack. And we'll put them into the charger. Oh, one at a time. That's not nearly as much fun. But that will definitely work for us. Let's do 4. Thank you. Because if I take here 4 of these, and 4 of these, and 4 of these, and dump them into water, you and you and you. Oh, they all went. All right, stop doing that. Let's drop you into the water like this. So 4 of you, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop it with the magnet. H to turn the magnet off. Okay, 4 of you. And now, there we go. We got some, because it spilled out. There we go. Now we've got the flux crystals. All right, and we'll need those. And in fact, if we grab the sky stone, and if we look at the thing that we need, ME controller, Skystone, the flux crystals, and an engineering processor. So that's the diamond. All right. So we come over to here. We'll put one of the diamonds in, one of the redstones in, and one of the silicon plates in. And this should combine all of them, yep, into the processor. Ta-da! And so now we can wait for the achievements to show up. There we go. I really don't like those achievements popping up because they, like you just saw, it just lags everything on my computer. Which, don't know why, but that's the way it is. Hey, how come you no make this? Skystone blocks. Oh, these are just sky stones. All right, let's look at the skystone blocks. Do they need to be smelted once? Okay, I can do that. Done. I love how fast that is. All right, you go in there, there's the ME controller, which is the brains behind it all. Oh, seriously? There's no achievement for that? All right. And then the next thing I want to make is the crafting term. Oh, I also want to sit there and make one of these. Maybe it's because I haven't made the cable yet. There's this. There we go. Yep, there's the the quest for the ME controller. All right. So the next thing I want to do while this munches along is I want to make the crafting terminal. And for that, I need a calculation. That's another, oh, that's the Certus one. So let's make one of those. So Certus and redstone and silicon. And we've got a bunch of these printing along just very nicely. Will I use them all? I have no idea, but I've got all these materials, so that's not a problem. Okay, so I need one of these. And I've got the crafting table. I need an ME terminal, which means I need a logic processor. That's the gold one. So let's make one of those. And let that stamp it all together. And I do like how there's a physical stamp. That's just kind of a cool little bit of a feature on that. I need to make a panel, this one right there. Let's actually bookmark that so I can pull it out and go click, make. The glass, this quartz glass, I don't think I showed you that, but it's you grind 5 Certus plus any 4 glass, and that gives you the the quartz glass. Anyway, so with that, I need these cores. So I need crushed flux dust. All right, that goes into the crusher. I'm going to turn off the eject, and oh hey, there's 2. I think that's exactly what I need. Oh, let's turn that back on. So that's handy. Then the thing that I need with that, these, all right, the formation core, it's the logic processor. So that's gold. And the annihilation is also gold. All right. So let's make 1, 2 of you, 1, 2 of you, and 1, 2 of you, because we need 2 of these. And I like that I can stack multiple things here. I'm trying to remember if that was possible before. Oh, I've got 2 of the, oh, but I need that for something else, I think. Yes, I do. Let's go back and make those cores. So let's bookmark you and bookmark you because I didn't have you on the list already. All right, V, make you, and that gives me a pair of them. And that gives me a pair of them. Cool. So now I can make this. There's the terminal, and that would work, but what I really want is the crafting part, which allows me to have the crafting table in the terminal. So at this point, I think I've got everything I need to hook these 2 pieces together. So to do that, I think I'll put the power here, and that needs some power, and it looks, no, B, not V this time. And it looks like I can just power them directly, which I think is nice. We'll put it from underneath. And yep, done, powered. Just that fast. Then I can put a craft. Oh, I can't put it right on it. Oh, I don't want you right there. Let's break that. Where'd you go? Oh, magnet's off. That's why. Put it back on. All right, I'll put one of the cables here, so it connects to that, and then the crafting terminal can go here. And so now looking at this, I've got the crafting table and I can see everything that it's connected to. Unfortunately, it's not connected to anything. For that, I need the storage bus. Let's close that out, come over to here. Is it the storage bus? I believe it's the storage bus. Let's hit G to pull that open, keep transmitting, blah, 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 you know, I need a storage bus. Yeah, it turns the inventory it's touching into a network storage. So this way I can put a storage bus on that and also on my storage controller. All right, so let's make 2 storage buses. And I can get rid of those 3 things that I don't need. For that, I need pistons and an ME interface. Well, let's grab the pistons. I needed, since I'm doing 2 of those, I need 4. And then the interface part, Formation cores that any glass and iron. Well, let's grab, and I think that's, I need 2 of these. Oh, I'm gonna have to make some more cores. Well, that's okay. Let's grab some glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can do the crafting in here because it's also a night. Oh, interesting. It's, why did you not? That's what I want. There we go. So there's an interface. And if I slap that with the 2 of these, that gives me a storage bus. And if I take this, oh, I need a, let's put the bus there first, doink. And I want stuff to go into the drawers first. So we'll do 2000 and then go into here. So let's put a pipe and we need 1 more, doink. All right. And that used up my cores, unfortunately. So, and I got rid of them. Of course I did. Let's click here and then you and you. Because that means I need some, oh, I've got quartz on me. I don't have, oh, and I've got the Certus quartz on me. And what was the middle piece? Oh, the flux powder. I don't have any of those. Let's make some more of those. Turn the magnet off. Let's drift up over to here. It would be better if this were completely surrounded on all 4 sides. So I want, oh, I need these to be charged. So let's make some of these charged. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now there's some easy ways to automate this, but I just don't have it right now. All right, so we'll dump all of you out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, all converted into flux. And we'll grind 2 of these. I need to set it up so I can easily, oh, I ground 3 of them. Well, I'll grind 4, so I've got an even number. And set that back. I may need to get a separate standalone crusher just so that it doesn't automatically push things along. Sometimes they push them along and that's not so great. It's not what I need. I do need, now I try to remember. Oh, this is the gold one. All right, I can do that. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 and 2. Let's pick up all the leftover bits here. There we go. Normally do it the other direction, you know, so it's coming out this side, and then it's Certus, gold, diamond, silicon, and then the combiner. But I can reverse things just fine. Oh, it is stacked. Oh, that's very nice. Right, let's make 1 of you. Well, 2 of you, and 2 of you. There we go. And we should be able to make another one of these interfaces. And I have leftover pistons in here. There's the second bus. And so now, click that on there. This will have the priority of 0. So things will go in here last. First here, then there. And if we look at this, I've got everything. And I like it sorting by name. I like it sorting ascending. So yeah, these are the, yep. I've got access to everything here now. In fact, I'm going to go and drop all these things in, and they should have, because none of this, the stuff that was gold and whatnot would go into here. The stuff that was not, and we'll test that, gold. Yeah, there are no gold ingots up here. It's all here. And if I do a search, gold, nope, it didn't. If I hit tab, oh, perfect. Gold. Now it gives me the gold ingots here, the nugget, oh, blaze gold ones as well. But it gives me all the various gold bits. Oh, those are the compressed nuggets of the raw gold. Okay, so yeah, that works. It is hooked into here, and I don't really like that. Let's see, let's do full height. Yeah, I prefer the full height. Terminal setting. Search. I would rather search there. Oh, interesting. If I tab, no, that search is the wrong one. Let's do search here. Sync with JEI. No, I don't want that. Remember last search? Autofocus. Actually, I kind of like that. So it's right up there, and I can type iron, or I can sit there and click in here, and I've got my cursor right there, so I can start typing. Platinum. Do I have platinum? Oh, these are templates. Oh, that's why templates. So yes, there we go. Now I've got a nice hook together with all this. Although the problem is now that this is here, if I want to do auto crafting, which I do, this is all disconnected. I would need to have some auto crafting stuff in here, and I don't really want to do that. Plus, all of these bits here are just sitting out. I'd rather have them elsewhere, and that makes me think, I might claim this instead of being kind of a sleep area, because I don't sleep in this dimension. I don't need to set it today, and I don't know if it actually works. Whenever I try to sleep here, nothing seems to actually do anything. So I'm going to get rid of all this and make this the AE2 section. And what I can do is I can make, there's a remote AE2 crafter, wireless, AE2 wireless. Yeah, there's some universal term. Okay. There's some of these, there's some new things that have happened to this since last I played with this. Definitely this wireless crafting terminal. Yeah, interesting. I'll have to take a look at, I'll have to make a wireless receiver. What's the, no, not, highlight, hit G. That's blah, 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 blah. For short range wireless, yeah, I would really like something that's infinite. Wireless booster, quantum bridge card, magnet card, energy card, wireless connector. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Link. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to figure out what's up with the differences with the wireless. Typically, I'd make a wireless terminal, and the crafter would work in this general vicinity. There is a remote for this storage from the Occultism, which is really nice because it can work anywhere. But then I don't get hooked into this, and I like to have both. And so I'm thinking if I use the AE2, because I've not played with that mod yet for a long time, I've been using refined storage, I can play with that. This gives me access to everything that I want, which is great. And the other thing is, if I have wireless down here, then all this crafting and all that stuff and all the auto crafting stuff can go up above. That's what I was kind of saying. And I can hook to these two. This I can set up a slave and have that upstairs, and I can use what is known as a wormhole to be able to access this dimensional storage actuator. And that way I don't need anything connecting directly here. So this area can still look good, and all the AE2 stuff will go upstairs. But I think that'll be a different video, because I don't have any of the wireless stuff, and I need to read up and figure out and go, huh. Plus, I would like to set up those so that I can automate some of those presses and whatnot. Although, I just made a stack of each. I may not have to, because it's done. Anyway, AE2, I haven't played with that in quite a while. Been using the refined storage, but I like what they've done. They've changed the model since I've last played with it, and they've added a few things, which is interesting. So I'm going to have to dig deeper into it. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer, hooking up my inventory with AE2 here on the Feed the Beast Evolution Pack, playing on the FTOG server, and so can you. And thanks for watching. Bye.